everyone, it's Tammy. We are going to prepare the Home Chef Classic Chicken Parmesan. So to do this, that gives you a nice baguette, some lovely cheese, some marinara, some pico breadcrumbs, or is that what that's called? Pico? Am I saying that right? Panko. And some Parmesan cheese, some liquid eggs, some garlic, and some pasta. So right now I have some garlic, no I don't. I have some water that's getting ready to boil on the stove for the pasta, and I also have the oven preheating to 425. So I'm going to take my knife and cut this bread in half. I think I am. And then I'm going to cut it in half again. And then I'm going to take a little bit of olive oil and just, actually, you know what? I'm going to put it on my plate first. Or not my plate, but my baking pan. And then I'm going to sprinkle that with some Parmesan and some garlic before I bake it. But the chicken's gonna have to bake for a little longer, so I'll take it off when I'm going to bake, and then I will put it back on when it's time. So I have this liquid egg, and I'm going to put this in with the chicken breast. Hopefully you guys can see that. And then I'm going to take the panko and open this up. And put that in the second bowl. So I have two bowls here, one with panko and one with the eggs and the chicken. And then I have some Parmesan and some mozzarella. The mozzarella is for the top with the marinara. And I'm going to take the garlic and I'm going to crush that with my garlic press. I think it can handle both at the once. And I need a little knife or something. And then that's what's left of the garlic. So it's really kind of cool. This is a Pampered Chef tool, but I love it. So then now what I'm going to do is just dredge the... Actually, I think I will leave this on here now that I'm thinking about it. I will dredge the chicken and the egg white and then in the panko, and then I'll put it on that dish, or I guess cookie sheet. And you could use tongs or whatever if you'd prefer. The panko's pretty good about sticking, which is one reason I love to work with panko, so I was glad that they gave it to us. And then we're going to do this a second time, so I'm going to dredge it back in the egg wash. And then back in the panko. Put one in, take one out. Turn this one over. This will just help make it extra crispy and yummy, like Parmesan, like chicken Parmesan should be. And then I'm just going to put that on my cookie sheet like that. And that musical note is letting me know that my oven is preheated and ready to go. So I'm going to cook this out 425 for 10 minutes, and then I'm going to take it out and I'm going to add the bread to the pan, and then I will put it back in for another 10 minutes or so. And that's all there is to it, guys. It's super easy. I'm going to add some Parmesan, and you know, I'll do that in a minute. So I will be right back. Okay, everyone, we are back. It's been cooking for about 10 minutes in the 425-degree oven, and I also have my bread here ready. So I'm going to move my bread to the hot pan, and I'm going to take the garlic, and I'm going to make this garlic bread by spreading some of that out on the bread. Should use a different knife. This little paring knife isn't really cutting it, or whatever kind of knife this is. Okay. Now, I noticed that there was no Italian seasoning in any of this, so I am going to sprinkle some Italian seasoning on my chicken and on my bread. Why not? And I'm going to put a little bit of seasoned salt on both of them too, because I just love the seasoned salt from Tastefully Simple. I know I say this a lot, but it's good stuff. So just a little bit of salt. And then now what I'm gonna do is take this marinara. They give you quite a bit, actually. I'm going to pour it over the chicken. And I'm gonna take the mozzarella cheese. There's still a little bit in here. I think I'm going to pour over our plates when they're done. I'll take half the mozzarella cheese and put it on one of the chickens, one of the breasts, and then I'll take the other mozzarella and put it on this one. And then I'm going to take the Parmesan cheese and sprinkle that on the bread and on the chicken. Because it wouldn't be Parmesan chicken if you didn't have Parmesan cheese, now would it? And I'm going to put this back in the oven for about 10 more minutes on 425. I'm not going to change the temperature. And then I've also got my noodles. They're done. So I'm just, oops, there's a blob that didn't fit out. So I'm going to save some of this for the end. I don't really know why, but just to top it off. They give you plenty. That's nice. Oh, there's that big blob that's there. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to put this back in the oven for about 10 minutes, and the noodles are done, so I will drain those, and then we'll be ready to plate. Okay, here it is. I'm ready to plate it up. I have the chicken all done and the bread all done. And what I did was I took the pasta and I added the marinara to the pasta, and then we'll put the chicken right on top. I should probably get a, oh, sorry, my dog. I should probably get a spatula instead of this fork, but some of the yummy crusty is still unstuck on here. I don't know if I want it or not, but we'll put some of it on here, I suppose. There we go. And then we'll have the bread, but I want to go ahead and try this for you guys. But doesn't that look fabulous? Oh, super easy, actually. It's really easy. I'm gonna get a little Parmesan or a little pasta. This is right out of the oven. Oh, very good. Very good. I'm going to add a little more seasoned salt and Italian seasoning to mine. But it is super good. The chicken is perfectly cooked. The marinara sauce is yummy. And there we go. Yum. Oh, chicken parm. Have a great day, guys. Happy eating.